Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, y'all, it's beautiful outside today.
It is beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's a little brisk this morning. Got a little bit of cloud coverage, and it's nice.
Yeah, it should be a great working day.
It's that beautiful weather outside.
Yeah, and we're up bright and squirrely this morning. We're trying to get back on our early morning schedule, our summer schedule, where we wake up really early, work our booties off until siesta time.
Mm-hmm. It's been our schedule's been up in the air the last week.
Yeah, maybe a week to 10 days or so. I feel like everything has changed, although everything's still the same, but like so much has changed in the last 2 weeks.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like before we left to Florida, well, actually Gary was hurting, his back was hurting, then he started feeling better, we started getting back to work, and then I got hurt. And then we got back to work, and then right after I got hurt, we snuck off and went to Florida for the weekend. Excuse me. Which was so much fun.
Yeah.
Had a blast and everything. We get back, have one day to rest, and then the next day we're getting ready to go back to work and get things back in order and everything. And then Brittany had the baby.
Yep.
Literally the day in which we were joking, we were like, man, the kids probably threw her into an early labor. Because Brittany and Colin were here watching all the kids while we were gone. They were here staying at our house and watching them all and stuff. And she had him early. Like, we didn't plan on him being born.
No.
You know?
But
she's not due until, she still isn't due until the end of this month, but he's already born now, so.
No.
Which he's so cute. He's so precious.
Oh, adorable baby.
So precious. They're so sweet when they're brand new.
It's awesome in this phase of our life, in the sense when a new baby is born, and we get to love on them and everything else, but we also get to say, not my responsibility. Here you go.
I don't have to wake up at 2 o'clock and then 4 o'clock and then 6 o'clock. And
all you parents know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. We've already done our share of that. Our youngest is 7, and it's bittersweet.
It is bittersweet.
There are many times where I'm like, oh, I miss my little babies, But I'm very happy with the stage that they're in right now because they're still so fun.
Yeah.
They're still a lot of fun and imaginative and playful and everything. But yes, no more 2 a.m. wake-ups.
I feel like we are out of the baby fever aspect.
Yeah.
We'd always get that really aspect, like when Abe was 2 to 4, right in that ballpark, maybe even 5. But now it's it's that awe, but it's not that heart-sinking awe, where it's I want a baby.
I want it.
It's we're out of that phase.
We're getting, and just with the new baby being born, Gary and I and my siblings and everything, everybody in our generation, now we're thrusted into the next generation. It's kind of a weird thing that's happened this last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're
grand aunts and uncles.
Yeah. A grand nanny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
It is crazy. All good stuff, guys. All good stuff. But it's been a transitional phase for our whole family, The last real talk I did was with Rox, and we were going over to go help set up the baby room with my sister. And we ended up having a 2-day project, getting everything ready while they were in the hospital with the baby and stuff, making sure that life was easy for them when they came home from the hospital.
Yep.
So the first day was setting up the baby room, and poor Brittany and Colin, they've been so busy, right? They didn't get to set up any of the baby items, like the little bouncer chair, and set up, the room and stuff. So that took some time to do it and organize and get a good feng shui for them because they're tiny living.
No.
And storage is key.
No.
So helping them figure out all that stuff, how are they going to make what they have right now work for them with the baby stuff. And yeah, so me and Dawn and Rox did all of that. And then the day after we went and we took care of my family's biggest issue, which is the never-ending story of laundry. I'm going to tell you right now, every person in my family, unfortunately, has the laundry curse where we'll wash it, we'll get it clean, and then it goes in a basket, and then that's where it lives. It lives in the basket. However, I've gotten much better about it throughout the years, but when I was younger, forget about it. I never even put my stuff away. It just was like in the corner in a heap, and you dig through the heap. I don't know what it is. I don't know why my family was like that. It's just always been that way. It's a habit that I personally am trying to get under control, and I've gotten much, much, much better about it throughout the years. But yeah, Brittany's cursed. Brittany's cursed. So we took care of all of that for her too. Roxanne and me and Dawn. And the last time anybody saw anything on this channel, it was the Gary Show.
Yep.
Yeah. And Gary did such a good job, guys. Let me just tell you this. That was the very first video that Gary has ever, in not just for Real Talk, but in the history of us being on YouTube and social media. That was the first time Gary ever filmed and uploaded and titled and thumbnailed and did the whole thing. And he did it all by himself. I was so happy. I was so proud of him. I was like, go, Gary, go. But I know that you weren't exactly happy with the results of it. But I was super happy for it, and I thought you did a great job.
It is what it is. The audio was irritating me, and I put it into the program thing to try to edit it. Spent about 2 hours messing with it, getting nowhere. And I was like, yeah, I'm not messing with this anymore. I'm done. And I just uploaded it. So
send it.
It is what it is, but my heart goes out there to all you editors because, yeah, I was lost.
Well, thanks, babe.
I was lost. I tried. Everything was spliced together and trying to unsplice things and trying to cut things and trying to move things around the way that it needs to be. And I couldn't I got it to work once, and then I tried to get it to work again, and it didn't work for me. And
if you had a desire to learn and if you actually had a desire to learn, I could teach you relatively quickly, but I know that he doesn't.
No, that's not something on my brain of like, I want to learn or anything. I have like, I don't know, extreme anxiety when it comes down to working on computers. And I don't know what it is or why it is, but it's mainly because every time I learn something about a computer, I'm like, I got it. I understand what's going on with the computer. They have an update. Everything changes.
Facts.
And I'm like sitting there like, what? I was fine. I did understand.
I was king of the hill.
Now I'm lost, and now I'm back at square one. Where that's the thing that irritates me more than anything, especially with, say, English, right? You know, some things don't line in there. That's why I like math. Until math ain't mathin', and then I'm not liking math, and yeah.
Math usually maths, though.
Math normally maths.
Yeah.
100% of the time. I would say 99.99999%.
Well, look, we both have our strong suits, and I'm super proud and I'm super happy for you that you took the plunge and tried it out. And just send it. I'm sure everybody was happy to see you and hang out with you. And, you know, yeah, the audio got messed up a little bit. It's okay. It's trial and error.
It is what it is.
I was busy. I couldn't help you. And
it is what
you felt like sharing that day. So it's all good.
I tried.
It's all good, guys. It's all good. Maybe if you try, if ever you felt like it, no pressure though. I know you don't, it's not your bag, but if you ever felt like it, I could show you some tricks.
I was about to grab the hammer and just start going ham on that computer and on everything. Like I said, I am straight. I am straight.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I don't know.
Go out like the Office Space scene. Y'all know, if you know, you know.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, I think, like, I picture myself being a caveman messing around on a computer and it's not doing it. Ugh! You know, start smashing it and start work. Dang it.
Oh. I just remembered. I don't know why that made me remember it, but I think it was on MTV. There was a show called like Prometheus and Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, dude. Do you guys remember Prometheus and Bob? Heck yeah.
Yes. But seriously, like, that's how I felt like, and that's how I feel with computers sometimes. And, yeah. Technology, man.
Well, today you're not gonna have to worry about any of that because I'm your handy hand. And if you've noticed, we're all dressed and ready to go. It's bright and sunshiny. We woke up early. We're trying to get back on our schedule for work, and we're honestly trying to turn the page on this back decking area because we have a lot we want to get done by the end of this month for like the front area. Like every little step of this takes us a long time. There's the person that's joking with us, trying to tease us, talking about the never-ending story. And I'm just like, oh, because it is the never-ending story, kind of like my laundry. No. But we're trying our best. We've had a lot of life events happen, and injuries, and good times, bad times, etc. One step at a time, we're getting there. But
little by little.
Yeah, little by little. No, today we're going to work on this other kicker side. We got to hang up, I think it's like 5 or 6 joists. But the pain in the butt part is that they have to be measured exactly and then cut down, which I didn't show you guys any of that in the video that I posted day before yesterday. Yep. When we were doing the other kicker, I just showed Gary hanging them all because I was like, well, you guys have seen us cut wood about 1 billion times. How about today you guys watch us just screw the wood in? Because that's pretty much what it always is. Cut the wood, screw the wood. Hammer the wood. Bring the wood. Cut the wood, screw the wood. It's very it can be very repetitive sometimes, but that's what it is. That's what it is. So I don't know. Maybe I'll show you guys cutting the wood today. Show you cutting the wood and then screwing the wood, measuring the wood, leveling the wood. Oh, people were getting a kick out of the fact that you had the small level in your mouth.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
They're like mouth size levels. Hey man.
Man, it's when you need a third hand, but you don't got one.
Yeah.
And it's not the smartest. All right, I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, not as I do.
And like we love the tool belts, but the same time, those tool belts give us back pain. We both are young with back issues, and it sucks, but it is what it is. So we try not to use them. I use like that little carpenter nail bag because it's not big enough to carry a lot.
The
of
bags
stuff.
are nice in the sense of like being able to tie them off to the rafter.
Yeah, that's nice.
And to be able to scoot them around with you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the last time I messed my back up I have a feeling it was partly due to the bag.
Yeah, and we don't need any more injuries. We don't need any more time going skeet skirt. We need to really
I do wonder how it would be on a full body one.
The suspender ones?
Because of my climbing background and everything else, I do know how the full body harness itself rides and feels and compresses as well. And it's just that amount of weight, you know. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of weight pulling on you, you know. Yeah. And it's more than what people anticipate.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's a lot on your shoulders, it's a lot on your hips and everything else. But if I feel like the body harness, it might distribute it a little bit better. Possibly.
It's just something that we don't have, and Gary and I, you know, work with what we got and make it happen. Mm-hmm. So today we're going to attempt to finish off the other kicker side. We're going to cut all those joists out to length and get them down. And then we're inching closer and closer towards zip board going up. But what exactly do we have to do after that? So we got this kicker to do, right? Tying that that hip and everything. And then we got to finish up the top part going in off that hip because there's like a little bit that's missing, you know, to where it's not going to be stable if I put a zip board over there. It has nothing to hold on to on the top side of the hip, tying into the roof. You'll see more when we get onto it. Yeah. But I'm sitting here giving him the good eye, giving him the squint. I can explain it 500 different times. Trying to figure it out. And then we also have to do the overhangs on the side and trying to figure out where the overhangs go before I do the zip board and all that fun stuff. But that will give me a good idea of what's going on and where I need to zap the overhangs off that we currently have right now. You're talking about this board right here that hang like this. Well, this we got to get that zapped off too. So but that's a separate issue. That's a separate overhang. Okay. I'm saying the overhangs on this side, on that end and that far end, where it hips out another 16 inches. Okay,
making an overhang.
the circle isn't going into the square peg. It's not making sense to me. I'm about to go Prometheus on you right now. I'm not getting it. I don't understand. He's explaining it to me in the simplest way, and I still don't understand.
This overhang,
I don't understand.
this is an overhang, right?
Uh-huh.
All the way circumferencing the outer perimeter is going to be overhanged. So that 45...
With what?
With that 45 that's coming off, the triple beam that you fell on, right? On the outer sides, we're going to be overhanging as well by 16 inches.
So we're adding more wood to that just for an overhang? I don't understand how it's going to look like. The square peg and the round or whatever, it's not making sense to me. Hopefully, listen, don't worry about it. We'll just be about it, all right? I'm just going to record you, and I'll once I see you do it once, then I'll hop right in and the flow will be. Anybody else confused by what Gary just said, or is it just me? If it's just me, that's okay, because I'm used to that. Let me know in the comments if you understand. If not, we'll show you on our next video. Because I'm just going to get frustrated because I can't understand.
It's fine that you don't understand it. It's fine that you don't understand it.
I don't. But when we start working on it, then I will understand it. Like once I see you do the first couple steps, then I'll get it. But right now, I don't get it. It's,
correct. That's
I'm
how
Prometheus.
That's how, unfortunately...
Or no, I'm Bob. You're Prometheus. I'm Bob.
Unfortunately, that's how it is when you are teaching something, especially me personally, somebody that hasn't done anything like this.
It's all right.
You know, but the overhang aspect we did do on the main house. Right? The ladder system.
Yeah.
On the overhang and all
the
that,
ladder
right?
thing, yeah.
So that's where I'm looking at it to where it's like, hopefully we'll be able to get that going.
So we have to make another ladder thing to stick on this side?
In a sense, but I'm hoping I don't have to do the ladder aspect. You'll see if I'm gonna try to do it a different way.
Dun dun dun.
But if I can't do it that way, I will do it the same way.
So what is your end of day goals today? We're up early. We have Gary and I are trying to stick to our siesta schedule.
Yeah.
It's gonna get pretty hot today, so we're basically gonna get this uploaded and we're gonna work from now until possibly around 2 o'clock, around the hottest part of the day. And we have plans to get some lunch, and then I think we're gonna go be beach bums down at the lake with the kids.
Yep, for a couple hours. Come back home.
So that being said, we know we're gonna be around like 2. So what do you anticipate for us to get done today?
Hoping to get all the rafters done completely to where we're ready for the zip board.
Okay, so like those outside like hanger thingies too?
All of everything.
Okay.
Because we have to get that done before we can put the zip board.
Right.
I mean, unless we want to do just the middle of it and not do the outer side, you know what I mean?
I'd rather be able to turn
just do
the page from this and be ready for metal on this side.
Correct. Okay. And then that's where I'm hoping that everything will tie in. If everything flows, you know, nicely, we can get into the zip board. But I'm hoping that we'll, you know, we just got to get up there and get it going.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're hoping that at the end, your goal for the end of today is to be page turned, and the next time we come out here, we're laying zip board. Correct.
To where we've got the subfascia on the outer side, we've got everything zapped, everything's ready.
Yeah, it's a good goal.
And we've got the blocks set up there ready, so I can just slide the zip board down, like how we did the other one, right? Because we're gonna walk it up from the front. Yeah. And bring it down this way. Yeah. That's gonna be the easiest way to do it, minus any other way. Because this side's up here, you know, or up there.
Only other way would be to take the zip board, put it inside the house, and then bring it out here and then push it up.
Yes, but there's gonna be a point where you can't do that.
That last piece, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Correct. And if I can just bring the ladder with where the zip board is right now, bring the ladder, set it up over there. I can just pull those sheets up there while you're handing them up to me. And I can just set them off on the side and then go ahead and start zapping.
Just make sure you clipped in.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I can be up there safely doing that while you're on the ground.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. Sounds good.
It's a lot easier.
We're probably not going to get to that today, though. We're going to get that the next time. Today, we're going to try to prep everything.
Correct.
All right, same page. We're good.
Correct.
We are good.
We've got a lot to do, and
we're good.
That is the one thing about building when it's like, you know, I want to be able to look back today, you know, and be like, I got a lot done and see a lot more accomplished. But that's not how building is. You have to do
Sometimes it's
A,
not visual.
B, C before you get to the final result.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Which might be at Z, you know? And you can't do Z until you go through the alphabet to get to Z. And if you skip everything to get to Z, now you got something that's not done and is closed in, and you can't get to any of the spots to really secure it down the way that you need to do. Or now it's flimsy, and you know, it's a lot of.
There's a method to your madness,
There is a method
and
to
I
my
trust
madness.
the process.
And
I was
I'd
just
rather-
trying to get my little peanut brain to wrap
No, I
around
know.
exactly what we were doing.
It's a lot of process, and like I said, I can't wait to be done with this back deck.
Yeah.
And go onto the front, just because the front is so much smaller.
It's so much smaller, and then it's gonna be that immediate satisfaction of like every day that we're working out there. Progress, like more visual progress.
Correct.
Where out here we are progressing. It's just such a huge, like it's big out here, guys. It's big. This back patio is a lot bigger than y'all think, and a lot of like there is, like we're saying, there's progress getting done. But sometimes if it's just little, you know, prep work, cutting, measuring, you know.
The outer sides of everything, right? From the overhangs that I'm calculating for, this side right here is 56 feet.
It's pretty big.
That's huge on this side.
It's pretty big.
Out here on the house roof, that's 36 feet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, and we're out, you know, 10 feet.
Oh, it's going to be so nice,
So
though. It's going to be so nice. We're going to have essentially, like with the kickers and with the patio being kind of like that awkwardish shape, we're going to have like the basically panoramic views, because when you stand over on that side, you can see pretty much everything. It's going to be like wraparound porch views without the wraparound porch.
Correct.
Because like when you're standing on this little triangular part of the kicker, you could see the front yard, you could see the side, you could see the back. Same thing on that way. You could see all the sides. And then, of course, this beautiful view. So it's like having a wraparound porch views without the whole wraparound porch. I don't know. It's nice. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's going to be
good.
super nice. This week has been so crazy, though. I mean, like, so much has changed, but at the same time, everything's kind of stayed the same. I guess just stuff in our personal life and us as people and everything, like a lot of that has changed.
No.
You know, I don't know. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. We've done a lot so far.
Yeah.
And it's we got a lot more to do.
I know. There's still so much more to do, but day by day, step by step, we're getting it. We've got a really good plan on how we're going to treat this summer. I think the kids this week are going to start. I was talking with Julia about it, and I think the kids this week are going to want to start hanging up the walls inside their playhouse.
Okay.
And then, so we have little side projects too going on. I don't know if they will feel like recording or not. I'm not forcing them to, so if they don't feel like it, then they won't. But maybe we'll give you guys before and afters or little sneak peeks or something of what they're doing.
Yeah.
But the kids would like to. I was talking with Julie about it. They would like to hang up the walls fully, and then they can have like a painting party in there and start finishing off their playhouse.
Okay.
So we're gonna probably get them set up with some of that. I don't think today, but I think later on, like tomorrow or Wednesday or something. I got other plans for the kids for today, but. So that's happening too, friends. That's happening too. Their playhouse is finally going to get some finishing off on the inside. We've been waiting for them to work on it for the summertime. And summertime is here. And our life is now that we have all of these really big graduations and babies being born and little trips, and a lot of this stuff is kind of come and gone. Now it's like, okay, finally.
Yeah.
We could breathe a little bit, and now we could focus a little bit more. Although this month is super busy for us too. Literally every single weekend there's something going on. Plus somebody's having a birthday this month.
Yeah.
And Father's Day. And then, we're pretty busy. But at the same time, still very focused. Still pressing forward.
Yep.
Very exciting.
We're going to get her going, man.
Yep. We got to process all those chickens too by the end of this month as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's coming up. They're getting nice and big.
Juicy.
That's for sure.
Yep.
That's for sure.
So real quick before we run, guys, I wanted to let you know about something that Gary and I were talking about and planning. Since we are waking up, I was talking about, you'll see. Since we are waking up, he's all, huh? What are you sharing now? Since Gary and I are waking up really early and we're trying to get a move on the day, we have decided we're going to give this a try. So today is Monday and we're recording this Real Talk. It's bright and squirrely in the morning and you guys are going to see it sometime this morning, the same day. Gary and I tonight, when we go to the lake and stuff, I believe we're going to record tomorrow's Real Talk. And what we're going to start doing is recording our Real Talks in the evening and then having them post the next day in the morning. And then we'll give you guys a recap of how the day went instead of what we plan on doing. And also that will help us out in the mornings for getting to work and getting going, like first, like a little bit earlier. Because Real Talk, although it doesn't take much time, it still takes about an hour of our time. And yeah, we'd rather
spend that time in the morning working on the house versus filming out a Real Talk.
But we love talking with you guys and we love hanging out with you guys and spending our mornings with you. Loop. Yeah, so we don't want to not do it. We just have to, we're going to, again, new summer schedule. We're going to change our schedule. So I guess we will see you guys again later on this afternoon, but you guys will see us in the morning. So we're going to film at night. And then you guys will see it the next morning. That's our plan. So hopefully you guys enjoy that little change of pace. The uploads will still be in the morning during the week. You guys still see us, but it will be like pre-recorded the night before instead of filmed that morning, posted that morning. So that's what we're thinking we're going to do.
I think it will be nice too, because then we can actually, talk about
how the day went. Instead of talking about like yesterday, blah, blah. It'll be more fresh on our mind too.
It'll be nice.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah, so tomorrow you guys will see us sitting down by the lake somewhere talking about how today went.
Yep.
So we're going to get to it, friends. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. Wish us luck. Hopefully, we don't go Prometheus and Bob on it.
Should be all right. I'm just going to keep on going the way that I've been planning on it. It's going pretty good so far.
I trust you. It's been going great. Pray for no injuries. Pray for a productive day. We'll be recording all day. I'm going to try to get a new video out on Simple Life Reclaimed for you guys here soon. So much life has happened, and I would like to... I haven't been vlogging much of that life, like vlog style. I've just been recording, like for my own personal, and I believe I'm going to share some of that with you guys. But I'm going to have to figure out the pace of which I want to. But so much life has happened. I can't wait to share it all with you guys. We're going to get back to work on this today and share a new video with you guys on Simple Life here really soon. So we'll see you guys tomorrow here on Real Talk with SLR. Hope that you guys have a wonderful day today. And until the next one, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.